For having an opening statement.
Well, you've got to give FAU credit. I mean, they came in here with the mindset to take something, and they did in the first half. I thought they out-toughed us, they outplayed us, they outcoached us. And you think about it in the ways on the glass, for example. They had a +6 rebound margin at the half. I thought we allowed them to be way too comfortable. And when you've got really good players that are really well coached over there, you better not let them be too comfortable. And we did. That's where 11 for 19 from the floor, 57%, 7 for 8 from the three-point line, 80 whatever percent that was. And to get beat on the glass, I thought our guys brought an energy level in the second half. I thought we did a better job on the glass. We out-rebounded them by 10 in the second half. That was a key stat of the game. We still didn't guard like we're capable, I don't think. But that you've got to give them credit for that too. I mean, Gant's a dang good player. Booty's a really good player. And they're very well coached. But I thought our guys did a good job of getting up in people to force 11 turnovers in the second half, where we only forced 5 turnovers in the first half. And I think it was a total team effort. When you think about it, we played all 12 guys in the first half. We weren't getting the energy that we wanted. I think you go all the way down, to where, as Will alluded to about Ted's little talk at the halftime, and his inspiration to get our guys charged up. I mean, he brought it to the floor in the first half in his 2 or 3 minutes right there.
What did Ted say?
He was just talking about having only 5 more games left, or only having 4.5 home games left, and how hard everybody's worked back into the summer, and to not have regrets, basically. He challenged all of our guys, and that's what Ted's done for this team. I mean, he's only senior. We're a young team. I mean, we don't realize how hard we've got to play every day. We have a certain level of coolness about us and complacency along the way that we've got to get rid of, and that's normal for young teams. And I mean, Teddy's a fiery guy. He's been with us for a while. He's an effort-based guy, and that's why he came out and I mean, I love him like he's my own, and that's why he came out last year. He's been a manager for me for 3 years, and he's tough, and he's going to be a heck of a coach too.
Like I was asking Will, I mean, you're down 16 at half. I mean, to start chipping away at that, where does that start? Is it just getting better offensive possessions or getting stops? Or, I mean,
well, I thought we were better offensively. We still weren't great offensively. You think about the last possession, and that's what you always talk about making championship plays, as Kimmy alluded to. Yeah. Somebody getting an offensive rebound put back, or somebody sliding over, taking a charge, or coming up with a loose ball. And I thought we had some of those in the second half. And we struggled in the first half. We didn't have any of those. Yeah. I mean, they got every 50-50 ball. They out-rebounded us by 6. You can't get beat on the glass night in, night out. Winning the rebound board, that's effort. That's all it is. And that's the thing. And that's what we talked about at the half. And I think it was mentioned in there. I mean, if somebody doesn't bring effort each and every day, they ought to get fired. Heck, I ought to get fired if I don't bring effort each and every day.
Do you think there was something in the second half that kind of sparked all that, or do you think, coming out of the half, do you think they kind of had that after,
well, I thought we had some energy to start the half. Yeah. And that's, I mean, that is the constant. And we talked about it after Western Kentucky and said, we got to have this each and every time we come to the floor, and then we'll grow into a pretty good team. Yeah. Until we get that each and every time we come to the floor, we're going to be an up and down mediocre team. Typical of young guys, but I'm tired of talking about young guys. You know what I mean? We got guys that 7 freshmen, they've all played a ton of minutes. They're not freshmen anymore. And that's where we have to grow as a team at this point. And we've got to come back, tomorrow. And we've got to get ready for North Texas. And that's the thing, Troy. I mean, we keep our guys fresh. We were off on Sunday. We come back on Monday. We don't tape. We go back, we dummy offense, we shoot, we do a little bit of conditioning. So we're going live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, short live, and Saturday. That's it. So you got fresh minds and fresh legs. So I mean, I don't buy excuses along the way. I mean, those are the constants that we've got to bring each and every time we come to the floor.
We talked about Gant yesterday. I mean, you know, you get 13 points, didn't play at all hardly in the first half. So I mean,
I thought Leroy did an exceptional job on it. I mean, he's embraced the role of guarding the best perimeter guy night in, night out. He wanted no catching, limit his catches. You're not going to stop a guy. I told you yesterday, you're not going to completely shut down a guard like Gant. He's a great player. He's first team all-league, but I think he'll have a chance to make money.
yeah.
And a guy who's shooting 44% from three-point line, 48 from the floor. I mean, he is a first-team all-league guy, so fourth or fifth leading scorer. And I thought we did a good job of containing him tonight. It started with Leroy.
What Moody did, I know he scored a little bit for him. I think he averaged 14, but he had 24, a little bit more than probably you would have thought.
Well, with that, but we knew he can play. I mean, he's averaging 14.
Right, yeah.
But when you spend so much focus on one guy, like we talked about with TJ Price and Fan, those guys, I mean, you're going to have some guys step up.
Is it tough too when I know a lot of your talk defensively was probably around Gant, and then he plays 8 minutes in the first half, and he's out. I mean, when your focus is out, is that tough to play defensively too? Or,
I don't think. I mean, when there's a great player like that out, we should embrace it, and we ought to be able to get more stops than when the great player's in there. And that's where I don't think we had those constants that we talked about that you've got to have every time you come to the floor.
Is that it? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.